Okay, so
All right, so obviously here
Resumed.
it's Black's turn, okay.
yeah.
But okay, so what kind of opening do you usually like?
So usually I don't have any particular reason for this, but when I'm black, I like to play a 4-4 and a 3-4. And then when I'm white, at some point someone told me it's just simpler to play two 4-4s than to try to do anything else. So I've just been doing two 4-4s when I'm white.
Okay, okay, okay. But that's fine. Let's just take the other corner then.
Okay. And guys in the chat, are all the audio levels good? Can you hear Knight? Okay, can you hear everything sounds good? I think we should be good.
All right, so basically he approaches your corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of option to do here, but to keep it basic, we'll just defend the corner here with the knight's move.
Okay. Thanks for following psilocybin. Which I think
psilocybin.
I think that's magic mushrooms, right? Or some kind of psychedelic.
That's a good name. Props to psilocybin. Okay, so we're gonna. So here, you know the Joseki?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Or at least I know this one. This is the last move that I know, but.
So this is the very popular Joseki back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And then AI came, and it's not played anymore because the shoulder hit just so powerful. Here,
okay.
So here now you want to. So in the opening, we have a lot of time, so I'm going to explain.
Sure.
So in the opening, oftentimes you hear players say to play fast, right?
Right.
So in the opening, you want to play fast. So fast meaning like you're covering more ground and potential, more than just grabbing territory.
Mm-hmm.
So at the bottom here, it's no longer interesting because it's kind of developed. So is the left. The left is somewhat developed now too. So now we gotta get our attention to the upper corner, right? The upper corner, maybe at the bottom right here. But the upper corner is probably big, so you want to approach that corner right away.
Approach the black corner?
Yeah, so the top right corner, you want to approach that.
Okay, so this is what I usually do. And I wasn't really sure, like, if I should prefer approaching my opponent's corner or if I should prefer, like, enclosing my own corner, or if it depends on if I'm black and white, or, you know, who has the initiative.
It depends on white. It's a little bit higher strategy, but as white, even though you have Komi, you cannot afford to play very defensive.
Yeah,
so
that makes
as
sense.
White, you have to play a little bit more active usually because you're one move behind, right?
Right.
So that's why, like, you could defend your corner, but then the initiative's gonna go to black, so you don't want to do that. So here, what Joseki do you know from here other than the bottom one?
The only one I know is the one that we've played in the bottom left.
I see. Okay, so let's learn you a new one. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
So you wanna attach.
Okay, I think maybe I've seen at least this first move before. Well, okay. Well, there's two attachments that make sense. This is the one that I think I've seen before. This one doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because I think I want to be trying to sneak into his corner. So I'm going to play this one.
Exactly. So most plays, if you're approaching somebody's corner, most of the play is going to be threatening to take their corner.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what kind of stone it is. That's the objective usually, and that's your initiative. Yeah. So here he Hane on your stone, so you have to counter Hane.
Oh man, those always scare me. Counter Hane. This is what I wanted to do, but I think he would have said Tiger Mouth if that's what he wanted. So this looks like the counter Hane. Doesn't that just... It seems like after he Ataris me and I connect, then he would play S18 and my stone's doomed, but maybe there's some reason why this is okay. I feel he would have said Tiger Mouth if he wanted this, so I guess I'm gonna play this one. and hopefully that's what he wanted.
Very good, very good.
Okay.
Yes, there's a reason why this move works.
Okay. Thank you, Gungfusi and Asters, for following. How's it going, Mad Quick? Yeah, Hand and Brain Go. We're revolutionizing the Go world.
Oh, Telegraph is the brain for Puda, huh?
Oh,
so this is hand and game battle. Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It just changed the game.
Yeah.
Let's play a fighting one, Telegraph.
Oh God.
Fighting one.
Thanks for following.
Let's
me,
change
Griff.
it up. Change it up for Smith a little bit,
Yeah, that definitely changes things up. So I like that now it's like Knight versus Telegraph proxy war with me and Powda like marshaling the forces.
Okay, but I gotta be careful not giving you like too much clue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we
play Tiger Mouth. Okay, so here usually you have two options. You can either just like directly connect to prevent the Atari, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can play Tiger Mouth. But the Tiger Mouth leaves a little weakness when he extends. So here, let's just connect here.
Okay.
Not that connection.
Oh no.
Yeah, so now his Tiger Mouse can be Sente.
This Tiger
right?
Mouse.
The other connection prevents
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The reason why you want to connect is to prevent that Hane Sente.
So you meant Q18 then? Yeah.
Okay. You want to protect the weaker stones usually.
Oh man, here he comes.
Yeah. Okay, so he's 3-3, so that means you have the blocks. You want to block the side that's important to you. So whatever side you think is important, block.
I mean, really asking the wrong guy, but
to be honest, it doesn't really matter which side you block here. It's kind of balanced.
Okay, it seems to me like we're still kind of fighting over the top, so maybe it makes more sense to try to block off the top.
Okay, that'll work. Have you seen this Joseki before?
I've seen the one that starts with a Hane here.
Yep.
I guess there's probably more than one that starts this way, but
let's stick with the one. So here it's gonna be a trade. Black's gonna Hane, then we're gonna double Hane. Then he's gonna Atari. Then we connect. Then he Atari our stone. Then we're gonna counter Atari and capture the 2 stone. So that's the Joseki.
So you want a double Hane here?
Yeah, we want a double Hane here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm always scared
Usually
of this.
you don't want a double Hane, but certain situations, okay.
Yeah. Like, I've seen why it can work. It's been shown to me before, but I always forget, like, what the justification is. And then I'm just like, no, he can cut and Atari me, and then I don't know what's happening.
You said like?
Why are you coughing?
I don't know. Trying to drink some water.
Yeah, something.
I hope it's not the Rona. Okay, so we gotta connect. The only move.
Okay.
See, so here, he Atari and capture our stone, but what we're gonna do is counter Atari and then capture the 2 stone, right? So you wanna counter Atari.
Oh right, yeah,
here.
You have shown me this before.
Yeah, so you set up no, counter Atari.
Counter. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I was hearing Hane, or like I heard Atari, but it was translating to Hane in my mind.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Okay, so here we want to capture that stone, so we're gonna Atari it.
Okay, and now that requires some reading
it's
on my part.
The correct Atari. Okay.
Yeah. So
if you play the wrong Atari, he's gonna capture that 1 stone.
Yeah, it seems like this one can't be right because when he plays B17, I'm in Atari and my stone's just toast.
Yeah.
So
it seems like you're. Yeah. Your reading is improving a little bit.
I hope so.
Yeah. So you can recognize that, then that's good. See, so you don't need to learn Joseki if your reading ability improves. So you're gonna figure out your own Joseki in game usually. But this is one of the set pattern here, so you don't have to read.
Okay.
So you can just play this one super fast. Okay, so he defended his bottom corner here. So now we have to revisit what do we want to do? Do we want to invade and reduce this framework? Or do we want to build our own framework up top? Right? We have something up top as well. So it really depends. Go is very flexible, so it really depends on the game plan you want to play.
Right.
But for this shape, I think we should invade the bottom. So I'm going to teach you a typical way to invade the corner with a close off Shamari like that at the bottom with the Q4 and R6 though.
Yeah.
So you can start with an attachment. That's one option at the Q3. Or you can play a Q2 move, threaten to take the corner, and then you're going to back out. Or you can also play P2. That's another option. But here we're going to go with attachment here. Attachment's a little bit more simple.
Okay. Well, you did list out this attachment, so I guess this is the one I'm going for.
Yeah, so now you're going to have a good game plan when your opponent does close off the corner here to break in.
So is this only applicable when it's a 4-4 when they've enclosed on one side, or would it work for like a 3-4 also?
No, 3-4 would be different. You probably could have attached to a 3-4 too, but it's gonna be a little bit different here.
Yeah.
So here he's threatening our stone, right? So we're gonna back out and we're gonna Nobi.
Okay, and Nobi just means extend one, right?
Stone extension, yeah.
Yeah. Gobaduck says technically works for the 3-4 too. Okay, different attachments. Yeah.
Okay, so here he descends to protect his corner. So now we got a turn. The turn is Sente, so you always want to turn here.
Okay. So Cal, the idea is he's going to tell me the type of move he wants, but I have to find the specific move. So in a lot of cases, it may not be very obvious. Like the past few moves, it's been fairly obvious what kind of move he wants, or like exactly what stone he wants, but that won't always be the case.
Right now, we're just still in the starting phase of trying to do this hand and brain thing, so it's not completely there yet. So it's fine right now, but eventually, there are gonna be like no hints where I just tell you the ideas, but you gotta learn the basic first. So here, you definitely want to extend and make a base for your group, right? So that's the flow here. No. I mean like a group extension, yeah. Not like from your stone, but
okay. So this
is a base for your group.
This is what I consider making a base. That's what I thought making a base was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically, when you have a 2-stone high wall, you can jump 3 space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I think it's more efficient.
It's like X+1 jump.
Yeah, it's also more aggressive towards this group there. His group there is like, it has good shape, but it's not completely alive. So you could make an attack on it later.
Powda, I just saw your message. Yeah, if you need to pause, just pause whenever. I think we're probably both sides are okay with pausing whenever. So
okay, so he's splitting your top here. So now let's pincer that stone.
Okay. So again, it's up to me to figure out. Okay, it seems like I should be pincering it against the wall. So I'm thinking this one.
Yeah, that's very good intuition. That's a twofold there why you should do it right there, because the left wall, it's super alive, but the right group
is not.
Wasn't 100% alive. Yeah. So now with this attack, you're gonna reinforce your group, so both your group is very safe.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. So you had 2 options there, but you chose the right one. And you always want to push people towards your thickness.
Right.
That's something you want to do. Okay. So here, a typical way to keep pressure on and build thickness towards the outside, because the opening is kind of almost done. So here you want to play knight's move.
A knight move relative. Well, maybe I can't really ask that, but. Knight move.
What knight move can you do to apply pressure on those two stones? That's what we want. We want a knight's move to apply pressure.
I mean, I guess this is the one that sort of stands out to me.
There you go.
All right.
That's the one.
I wasn't sure if a knight move... Like, I always think of it as, like, a single stone, a knight move away. But I wasn't sure if maybe you meant, like, a knight move away from, like, D15 or D16 or something, you know? But I just... Like, to me, that's no longer a knight move because there's other stones in the area.
Well, you're right. If it's a group, it would never be a knight's move. Okay. Like, a knight's move would be, like...
just one stone to one stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see how we're starting to apply some pressure, but we're building thickness towards the middle?
Right.
The middle game? Yeah, so that's what we want.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so we just got that exchange in. Now we're good there. Let's apply some pressure to that Punuki there. By pincering it.
Oh, okay.
What do you think the weakness to that Punuki is?
Well, I mean, the stone on the outside, we already have one liberty taken away. I mean, obviously, there's one stone we have two liberties taken away, but we can't really get at the other two. The weakness of it is, Gotta want something in here, but...
It's a pincer. It's a pincer.
Yeah.
So any pincer would work, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't want to play second line, right? So...
Yeah, no. You want to stay away from second line.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know.
That one's good. That's a good one. Okay.
I never really thought of pincering a Punuki. Like, I thought a Punuki was already considered to be pretty strong.
I mean, it does have one eye, and typically it's pretty strong, but you can definitely still attack it.
Okay. Telegraph says pincering this Punuki on the second line is a special case. Good pincer. Okay.
Oh, he counter pincer. Okay.
That's what I was afraid of when I was moving so far away from the C6 stone.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Jump.
Jump? Okay, I can jump.
So we want to split him, right? So the idea is now we pincer and he counter pincer. So we're going to move one group while he moves two groups. And that's always a good thing. Like, we're going to be more efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, so bouncing across asks, that Punuki isn't a real eye yet, though, is it? At least not yet. I think that's correct. Like, it's not technically an eye yet, but it's, like, almost guaranteed to become one.
Yeah, it'll take some work to try to poke it out, but we're not trying to poke out the eye.
Yeah.
We're just asking him some questions. That's all.
I know Ogama. I don't know what Kama Gakari is. At least I think I know Ogama is the large knight, but I don't know what Kama Gakari is.
Okay. Dogface.
Dogface. That would be this one. Yeah, I know a few of them, Ken. Okay.
Okay. Connect. We want to stay strong with the attack, which is to get our exposure to the outside, right? So that Joseki that we played on the top left, white always has a weakness around that area where we just played. But now since we connected, that weakness is gone.
Yeah.
Let's see what black plays now.
That makes sense. Glad to hear that, Coolio. And yeah, no problem. Hopefully we'll do more of these. I know Knight's also done this with Akash. So the Chesco cross-pollination, as Akash likes to say, is, you know, going strong. So one general question I have, like sometimes when I see board positions like this, like I wonder why nobody's played in sort of the wide open area on the right side of the board, like around R10.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like all of our moves have made more or less sense to me. They all have had purpose, but I guess it's just kind of shocking to me that at no point there's been a bigger move than playing something over on the right.
If you look at the right side, the reason why it's not high priority right now is black's corner is very subtle at the top and the bottom. And in the middle area, if white decides to come in, we're going to have a weak group. Because he's got a pincer and we have to run. So right now it's not so important. The action on the top right now is the most important right now. So he just played Tiger Mouse who lived there, which is fine. He's connected and everything. So now we're going to change our perspective back to the top group. So knight moves again, applying more pressure.
Okay. That sounds like this. Just Sabaki the Sabaki around the Sabaki.
Tasuji.
Yeah.
Tasuji. Easy. Hand or brain is easy. Just Tasuji all day.
Yeah.
So now what we're doing is we're going to attack the top group here.
Right.
Right? We're going to build thickness in the center, making the right side invasion a lot easier to escape.
Okay, that does make some sense. It's just hard for me to like appropriately weight those kind of considerations when, like, you know, one of the first things I learned about Go was corners and then sides and then the center.
Yeah.
But I mean, in chess it's like there's always an exception and it's always dependent on context, and I'm sure it's the same here.
Well, board judgment is actually very hard to do accurately.
Yeah.
Pihane's there, but that stone really can't escape, so you want to block it. You block it from escaping. So he's threatened to connect underneath, so we're just gonna block it.
Okay, let me do a small amount of reading here. Okay, I'm pretty sure this makes sense.
I think what he's trying to do is getting the f18 in Sente. So now he's gonna try to play f18, then we have to take, which is fine. That really thickens up the corner. See, so he's trying to get that in Sente. So take the stones.
Okay.
The double knight moves really put a lot of pressure on his group. His group is not alive in there. And we're pushing him towards our wall.
Yeah.
Creating another wall we're going to use, and then we're going to attack the right side.
Gotcha.
So a lot of time when you build thickness, the thickness might not directly give you points, but it's going to transfer to other thickness to the other part of the board.
Yeah.
So, wow, okay. Kuda know this move? Okay, this is a shape, this is a Sabaki kind of move here. So, we can do like really strong fighting, or we can do just let him live. What do you want to do? You want to resist? The simpler way, of course, is Tani on one side, and the complicated one is Tani on the other side. Let him cut. Okay.
Yeah.
So you decide. You decide which one. But I want to play a Hane.
Okay. Man, I'm scared to Hane the complicated way. Like that just seems like suicide. So I'm gonna be lame and Hane this way.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably right, dead dude. Probably right.
Well, this way give you Sente, right? So the group's gonna live. It's gonna settle pretty easy because we Hane from this side. But we get Sente. And then with the Sente, I actually want to play a... since we want to attack the top right group, we need to remove his ability to play S18. How you want to deal with that, that's up to you. But what's a good way to remove that Hane Sente? But that's the idea. So you want to attack that, you have to remove that, because that gives them eye shape, right?
Yeah.
In Sente. So you want to remove that. So there's a few ways to do it.
Okay. I mean, it seems like anything that fixes the Q18 cut sort of makes it not Sente anymore. But also, I could just play S18 directly. And to my eye, that seems superior, because the Q18 cut I don't think I'm ever worried about anymore. So I'm just going to play it.
Okay, your intuition is very good. So I would say listen to your intuition.
Okay.
That's solid. The reason why you don't want an Atari there, so I was trying to see if you would Atari and then connect.
I didn't even notice an Atari. I didn't even notice that I could have Atari'd it.
You can Atari and connect there.
Yeah.
And it will do the same thing. The problem with that is you're going to take away some of his weakness. You see that?
Yeah.
Because now you have room to poke and stuff, but before you didn't. So here's the problem why we didn't play on the right side here, right? He'd play a move to defend, but what we can do now is we can just invade. So it's a big knight from both sides, but it's better to invade the big knight of his, where it's weaker. So which side do you think is weaker? The R8 or R12? Which side you would come against with more, I guess, like...
And you're asking me to vote with my move?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going to get attacked the most, and then you don't want to play that one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like R12 is, like, way better of a move to me.
Okay, why do you think R12 is better?
Well, I've got a lot more friendly stones to the left and above, and he's got fewer stones. I mean, he's only got 4 stones.
Yeah, that's good. That's good assessment, and that's why you do it, because that's the reason why we prep all those knight moves, is to prep for this fight over here, right?
Okay.
So in Go, you have to think really globally like this, and you have to think ahead, and not just here. So he practically has to play this move, and then what we can do now is you can either extend and try to make a base here, which probably will live. So probably Nobi. A Nobi is good here. Which Nobi is up to you.
I mean, if I'm Nobiing, I want to go this way.
Okay. Okay. You want to Nobi again? Okay, so we're gonna try to build eye shapes here, right?
Right.
Most likely he's gonna Nobi or he's gonna Hane. If he Hane, we counter Hane. And then he has to Nobi, right? So yeah, so he Hane, so we're gonna Hane.
Okay. Yeah, it's often really difficult for me to see, like, an invasion like we played at R12. Like, it's difficult for me to see how that stone is going to live.
Okay, well, basically, you want to look for any invasion, you want to look for Miai. You know what Miai is, right?
Yeah, like interchangeable moves where you've got two
interchangeable
options.
moves. So it's like a fork. But it's a fork for you to either escape or make base. Usually you want that.
Yeah.
So something like R12, you can either jump, right? He blocks your jump with a cap. So then we Nobi to make life like this.
Yeah.
If he kicks you, then you just escape and jump towards your friendly stone.
Yeah.
In the center, right? So usually you want that. You want the fork.
That makes sense. I kind of thought, maybe this is just a reading issue, but I kind of thought after we played R11, maybe he could have played R10 to try to keep us from getting a base. I guess then we push through and there's cutting points. It's just difficult for me to see how that fight goes.
Oh, well, yeah. The reading's going to come with over time and experience and studying Sumigo and Life and Death. Then you're going to see it more and easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why like you're afraid to play Knight's move like that. But when you play a Knight move like that, you can see the cut and stuff already. See how you would fight the cut so you can play it. The fork is Nyrok, the Sogi player. That fork.
Oh, it's from a shogi player? Interesting.
Yeah, he's got some pretty decent emotes. Okay.
Thanks for following.
So he blocks you there. So he blocks you there. So before you do anything, what we're gonna do is Atari first. We get a free Atari, so we're gonna Atari.
Okay.
But you want Atari on the side where you can not get disconnected.
Yeah. I was pretty sure this was the one.
Yeah.
The other one looked suicidal.
Okay. Now we have to be careful though, okay? Now we have to make life. So it's actually pretty complicated if we try to save everything. But we should Hane on the top side and cover the other one. So he can't Hane there. Because our 3 stones, it's the shape of it is kind of I guess it's harder to explain to you, but you want to Hane there and get.
Yeah, I mean, this was
prevent him from Haneing.
This was the move that made sense to me.
Yeah.
To try to
that group, that white group now is pretty much alive. He's gonna be able to cut off the one stone, but that's no big deal.
Okay.
So our invasion is successful. He builds a wall, but we have a wall countering his wall already.
And when you say we have a wall countering his wall, are you referring to the D?
So our three knights move.
You're counting that as a wall? Okay.
Yes. So that's considered influence. It's not. Oh, he plays there, so it's just Atari and captures the stone. That actually helps us out. I think Telegraph probably told him to play the other one, but he probably kept it on.
Yeah.
So now our stone is safe and our group is safe. So the other one, if he played S10, then we would have to Atari. Then he can Atari on the outside and capture our 8 stone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I just said cut.
Well, he did cut. See, this is the peril of hand and brain go.
Yeah, Telegraph is also helping Puta. The brain. Telegraph is the other brain. And we're proxy warring.
Yeah.
The worst of the 3 cuts. It literally was. There's like 3 options there, and he picked like the worst one. Because that one really helped us. Now the S8 weakness is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Fighting is tough. Hand and brain fighting is tough.
Yeah, the fights will be the most difficult part, because, like, especially when you have DDK hands, like, I mean, unless the move is, like, an extension or an obvious cut, like, there's a good chance we're going to screw it up.
I think his best move there was S8, just to cut directly. Then White would have to play some sort of move there to make eyes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, he's gonna attack us. That's fine. When you make a group like this, you're not trying to make points, right? You're trying to just make a base and invade. But now he's trying to poke out our bottom points. If you try to defend that monkey jump, you're gonna lose Sentai right away. But what we can do first is just cap it first, so attach to it, and kind of disable it a little bit. But he's gonna Novi and come back to his group. So, but it's okay. So you wanna attach it first.
Okay.
Go ahead and attach to it. A 6-group fight. Payson said that I'm 6 done on IGS, 6 done on Fox, so around 5 and 6 done. He said have you ever been on 6 group fights? Okay, first of all, you should never make 6 groups. Okay. Making 6 groups guarantee you might probably lose the game.
Not according to Go Baduk.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, like
it's just not efficient.
If you go and look at like the final board state of a lot of games, like how many groups does each side have, and does the side with fewer groups usually win? Because like logically, it seems like that would be the case. Like if one side ends up with 2 or 3 groups and the other side has 5 or 6, then I would think that the side with fewer groups would have been doing better.
You see here, he's trying to attack our corner. So the safest way here is to block him from coming in the corner with a Novi. That's it.
That's what I was...
No. The other Novi.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was the move that I, like, knee-jerk wanted to play. So I was like, this is what he wants.
That one is not important, because if he push in, you can block and make a tiger mouth.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's actually not necessary to play there.
So you wanted
the Novis?
You wanted C2.
So he can't. Yeah, so he can't push into your corner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so he blocks there, so let's Novi and close off the corner.
Okay, I'll do the right one this time. The original rules of Go had a group tax where each separate group of stones is -2 points.
Wait, is that true?
There's no way
Is that true, or are you trolling?
That can't be true.
Group tax. I mean, technically, if you make the more group you make, the more tax you are paying. It's true.
It's true?
It's just naturally. Yeah,
what?
you're just going to have to make more eyes. And when you make more eyes, you're going to have enough time to make more points. Shoulder hit?
Oh, you're saying I need to make a shoulder hit?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Stay local.
Yeah,
shoulder hit.
I think this is the one you want.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of makes sense, Govaduk. So it was maybe more of just like a scoring thing.
But you know, Ancient Go, the reason why they have that price, like, have you ever seen an Ancient Go board? Like, it's the same Go board,
yeah,
but they set up pre-existing stones already, and they're like crisscross from each other. So you always fight.
Yeah.
it's literally a big fight right here. Okay, so here he's pushing there, so we want to push back and Nobi.
Byoyomi.
Oh, we're in
connect our
Byoyomi,
stone
dang.
together.
Okay.
Wait, it hasn't been 20 minutes yet.
Yeah, it has. We're both in Byoyomi. Okay, this is the one. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but
no, that's great shape.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to stay connected. So
L3 is also a possibility, but it does leave some peeping.
Yeah,
you don't want to do that while you're trying to navigate through his thickness here. So here, a very important thing about Go is you don't have to count exactly, but you need to know the ballpark of where the scoring is to make a decision, right?
Right.
On the Asian server, they have the estimator for you, but you know, it's nice and convenient when you're playing like very short time control, but you definitely want to practice counting.
Yeah, there is an estimator here, but it's not so great.
How many points do you think Black has?
Okay, well, we might need to respond to his move first.
Okay, so he's trying to... Let's see what he's trying to do. I guess he's trying to... I don't know, jump into your area.
Do you think it'd be better if we just paused and let both sides take the time that they need?
Or you can add time. Just add some more time back in.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, we're gonna move our attention and we're gonna move our attention to the top group here. He's not completely alive up there, so we're gonna do a peep.
Peep at the top group. Okay.
Peep at the cut.
This is the
top
one.
Top right group.
Top
not
right.
That one. That one's settle. The wall, the big wall.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you
want to get the peep in.
Yeah, it must be this one.
The peep is really big. It's free. It's sente, and you get you're forming a box there.
Yeah.
And you're trading points. You see that?
Yeah.
So you're neutralizing this point. Your bottom group is pretty much alive. I don't think we have to worry about that group too much.
Oh, that's like I would never consider that group to be alive. I would be very worried about that group.
So he Atari this stone, so you have to protect.
Have to protect?
He Atari your stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of need that stone.
Yeah.
It's usually better to take.
Oh, okay. That's what I wasn't sure was whether you wanted me... Like, I was expecting you to say take, but then when you said protect, I thought maybe you meant...
Most of the time at your level, I think most of the time, if you can take. Because take, remove algae.
Mm-hmm.
If you extend, you give him a free move at T14, basically. Right? When you extend, then he played T14, he Ataris you, then you have to take, so it's a free move. See? So now he responds to your peep. So now you want to pull that stone back and completely seal him off from that area that you're trying to build. Mm-hmm. So Nobi. So you see there? You see how we just like, with 2 moves, we're able to generate some points there in the center.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he can maybe still kind of come in from the Q16 stone, but that shouldn't be too difficult to.
Yeah.
Like maybe he can eat up a point or two, a few points. So,
you know how like in chess you look for checks.
Yeah.
Right? You look for checks and discovery and stuff like that.
Right.
Keeping and other sente moves is very powerful, like that one.
Yeah.
So you can kind of start forming your strategy from those, but you usually don't want to exchange it until you need it, right? So that peep was still there the whole time, except after we defend the bottom group, then we peep and start building this.
Gotcha.
And so now those knight moves are supported now, right? There are cutting points there, but now it's because it's almost a complete box. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's knight moving and he's trying to attack your group there. So you do have to make some eye space here. So here, now it's time to help our group out a little bit. So here I want to play. Let's attack this 2-stone. Just Nobi.
But that would be an empty triangle, so he doesn't want that one.
We're just trying to build some thickness on the outside.
Okay.
Hane. Once he defend that, which most likely he will defend that, you can play Tiger Mouth, and then your group should have center strength. Because after you play the Tiger Mouth, it's facing outside.
Right.
He has to defend this almost, like either with a Novi or connection.
Yeah, I avoided the empty triangle, Kellyan. That's what I was kind of scared of, Coolio, but if Knight's not scared, I'm not scared.
Okay, so he Nobi. So we can either we can play the Tiger Mouth or we can play some other else, but Tiger Mouth seems good.
What happened? Oh.
I play Tiger Mouth here.
Oh, Kellyan. Thank you, man. What was that? I minimized my video.
2 months subscribe.
Oh, thank you so much, Kellyan.
Resubbed.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Resub, Kellyan.
You said Tiger Mouth?
Yeah, Tiger Mouth.
Okay. Oh, earlier when I was saying that Sun had the best Go emotes, I should have included Ravenet's Psy emotes, because those are also pretty good. The dabbing Psy is a pretty excellent emote.
We should get a set with Hikaru also.
Do what?
We should get another set with Hikaru.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can combo them together.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I think my next emote is gonna be something like DDK Magic. I don't know how to like put that into an emote form, but I like the DDK Magic like
DDK
theme.
Magic.
Yeah.
Is that like a self Atari? Just do a self Atari.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm envisioning it. Like I'll make some stupid mistake, and then I'll escape and win, and we can say, "Oh, it's just DDK Magic," and that explains everything.
Self Atari though, Self Atari, it happens. I don't know if you've seen it, but Self Atari happened at pro level. If you YouTube,
really?
You Google Self Atari. There's 2 videos. Yeah, it's very rare, but it happens.
Yeah, that's crazy. Thanks, Ascata Sunan for the follow. Who is Knight? Does he play Go? Yeah, he plays Go. he plays Go some.
But Twitch mainly knows me with 3D chess.
Yeah, that's true. He's well known for being the only player who streams.
Only player who can actually hold a rank in 3D chess.
Mikra played the pro who did
the self Atari. Wow. Oh, you did? That's cool. Did you pull the video up and showed it to him? So you're famous.
Yeah. I'm sure he would have loved that.
Oh, he was doing Stymia? That's cool.
It was a 9-on pro that played a self Atari.
Yeah. When he played it, if you watch the clip, his opponent felt kind of bad for him, but he was smirking so bad.
There have been a few instances like that in chess, but like I don't think there's been one that's been as bad as like hanging mate in 1 or anything like that, but there have been a few where like makes a really simple tactical blunder that just like immediately loses a piece, you know.
Yeah.
Only follow Knight for his emotes. Yeah, fair enough. Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
So he's trying to build framework for his wall. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
He's also trying to build a framework there. So actually what we need to do is push into his framework now while he's trying to build it and just reduce it right now. So from the group, you want to push in from the right group at the right side.
Oh, okay.
That group.
Ah.
Yeah, you have a stone there. You want to Nobi up.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, when he makes a move like that, I usually want to respond, you know,
with something else.
With super local, like within 2 or 3 spaces. But yeah, it makes sense that, okay, he's obviously trying to build territory in the center.
Okay. So now we're going to change our attention back to the top here, the middle top. So right now, the game progressing, it's like now we're fighting for the middle. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then it's going to go to the end game. So here, a move I would play in the middle here to prevent him from building his wall. What do you think is a good one to kind of reduce his little center there?
Well, I think I want to play something that sort of develops, you know, our territory that we have around N15, while also kind of cutting him off from building his territory.
Okay.
I'm a little worried that he can walk in off of the O12 stone.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe something like M12, but that might be a little too loose. Maybe M13.
I say go with your gut.
Go with my gut? Okay.
Go with your gut. That's the exact move I wanted you to play.
Okay, awesome. I just get a little scared when I see that like he can still walk in, but I guess we can also walk into the area he's trying to build.
Yeah, so basically we're not really trying to defend our points, we're trying to reduce his.
Yeah.
If you're trying to build also, he's going to push into it and he's going to reduce while he builds. So it's might as well not either side have points. It's better than like you building some point, but he builds more.
Yeah.
Which is probably what's going to happen if you defend.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so he pokes in, which is fine. Actually, that group is not completely alive yet, right? But I think he's gonna threaten to cut off our 2 stones there. So you're gonna have to connect back those 2 stones. Make sure he can't cut. So what he does is he's gonna play a knight's move and cut you completely off here.
Ah, okay.
So you have to prevent that. Those 2 stones needs like reinforcement to come back to the group.
Okay.
That's a really good one too. Dude, your shape intuition is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, someone the other day told me that, like, or maybe it's been a few people that have said this, like, you can get decently far in Go if you just play good shapes. So I've taken a few little sessions where I'll, like, go through and watch, like, a shape lecture on YouTube, or look at, like, read through the shape on the Sensei library or whatever, and just try to make sure that I'm playing good shape when I can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it never would have occurred to me to have done something with those 2 stones. I would have been more worried about him trying to disconnect the M12 stone.
Oh, the M12. Well, the M12 stone, the reason why it's hard to disconnect, if he try to push you back, you're going to run back to your other group.
Yeah.
Then you have another group that's already at the bottom, and you have a group at the top, and you have a group at the left. So it's really hard to cut that stone off.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's going to have somewhere to run. I still haven't watched the Deson shape lecture. No, I need to watch that one. It's been recommended to me a few times. I've watched a couple of Nick Sibicki shape lecture ones, I think.
Yeah, shape is very important in Go, and if you play bad shape, it can get exploited pretty bad. Sometimes you just lose the game just off the shape.
Yeah.
Okay, he's kind of trying to attack our group there, but our group is alive, so it's a second line. It's like an end game thing. We're not going to be worried about that right now.
Okay.
What we can do is actually play a really nice move here. So this move threatens the cut. So we're still in the center, okay? He switched to the side, but we're switching the center. There's a move in the center that threatens to push cut and peep at a cut. So the 2 moves, he can only defend one side. So it's actually pretty nasty. It's a pretty nasty move. So focus your group on the right side, right? Black's group on the right side.
I mean, I think I see, like, you're wanting something in this area, I think, but I'm just not sure which.
You are hovering over it.
Maybe this?
You don't want to attach.
Okay, then that makes me feel better about this. Just trying to see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is what you want.
Nice fight.
Okay.
That's it. So you threaten to cut his stone, and you threaten to peep.
Yeah, I see, that I'm kind of peeping P9. What I didn't immediately see was how it also threatens, like, P12. But I guess the line of play would be, like, if he defends, like, say he plays P9, we could play P12, and if he tries to stay connected with P11, then we could just cut at O11. Okay.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
If you can find dual threats move like this, then your opponent almost all the time can't stop both, right? I mean, obviously you can't play both sides.
Right. And thanks, Basharko, for following. Sorry I missed you a second ago.
So looking at the board right now, do you know who's leading?
Yeah, sorry,
ball point?
You asked me that earlier, and I never got back to it. I mean, it feels like Black has more territory.
Okay, so wow, Kuja played that one. Okay. What do you want to do here? It's gonna be a fight.
I mean, you're the brains of the operation.
There's a lot of options. Yeah, but the brain says you played a good move there. So okay, let's start with the Hane.
Okay.
My guess is say attach.
Okay.
Start with the Hane. There's a lot of Hane.
Yeah,
here.
there are a few of them here. I mean, I guess even this one, but this is the one that looks most natural to me, but I'm just really scared that the stone's gonna get cut off.
Since if Puja get it wrong, we die.
I mean, either way, I'm a little scared for this stone. Okay, wait.
Well, don't be scared for one stone.
Okay.
Losing one stone's never going to cost you the game usually.
Yeah,
right?
That does make sense. I mean, this one makes the most sense to me.
Losing a group is going to lose you the game, but losing one stone's never going to lose you the game.
Yeah. Okay, to go back to your question about score. So I see in the top left, I think white has maybe 10 points.
That top left shouldn't be a maybe. That top left is like super subtle, so you can count it.
Okay, I just meant maybe like for the number. I figured we have points there. I was just guessing it's around 10.
Okay.
Sorry, now that he's moved, I'll wait to finish my assessment.
Atari.
Okay.
This might be a close game where it's going to be one in Yosei, actually. Okay. So that's good. That's just like the simpler version. You can also Atari the other way.
Okay.
Right? And fight. But this one, we're just going to sack that stone, which is fine. Okay, so now we want to enter into endgame. Now the board is kind of filled. Now we want to find the biggest move for endgame wise here.
Okay.
No, actually, let's focus up top. Let's poke that elephant ear shape, or elephant eye. So the top group. This top group, there's an elephant eye there.
I see
you want to poke it. Let's poke that. Let's poke that and see. Ask him how he's gonna plan to make eyes.
So, I'm a little unclear. When you say poke, I don't know if you mean...
You want to play in the middle.
Okay.
You want to play in the middle and split it. So the reason why elephant eye is not played most of the time is because it's weak.
Right.
Right? White can just go in the middle like that.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna ask, can we kill that group? If we kill that group, the game's over.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't really cost us anything. It's like it's like a test he gotta pass. But if he passed, then we continue the game, right?
Yeah.
But if he failed, the game's over. So that's always good. It's like a flower situation. There's co's in Goat, and they're called flowers sometimes because it doesn't cost the other player very much, but the whole game hinges on for the other player, right? So flower co's, if you can create them, then definitely always try to create them. Because you're risking nothing, but the whole game is on the line for the other person.
Yeah, so makes sense.
The situation is the same thing.
I wonder why. I don't understand why it's called a flower, but okay.
Flower viewing.
Flower viewing co.
It's also called picnic co.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
that
you're
makes sense.
just yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the counting thing because I was wondering if my counting was any good the other day, or my estimating.
Okay.
So I think the top left is like 10 points for white. I think the top middle is probably about 10 points for black. The top right.
Wait, the top middle is 10 points?
For black. Oh, man, maybe it's less. Maybe it's like 7 or 8.
It might be 2.
Might be 2? Okay.
It might be 2. Yeah, so you have to be careful when you count stuff like that because you're giving him too much points. And when you're giving him too much points for that area, then you're going to overcompensate and try to catch up.
Right.
And that can cost you the game more. So it's actually very important to learn how to count.
Yeah, I guess when I'm estimating the points, like I'm giving black all the moves in a row that he wants to like close in that area, which is probably why I'm overestimating.
Okay, so he blocks that way, so you want to descend into his area.
Okay.
We want to stay from that stone, but we want to descend. Go, but that counts minus 20, so that means he says dead. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, I guess a few people in the chat think it's dead now.
But this is the reason why you play Knight's move like that. You don't attack it super early, but you wait till end game. When everything's developed and you're kind of thick, then you want to come in and you ask him a question. Hey, you got eyes here?
Gotcha.
Okay. Here we have to be careful because our 2 stones doesn't have a lot of liberties, right?
Right.
So that means we have to be strong to attack. We got to strengthen that. So I want to bend back to the wall. Make sure we have more liberties. So just
okay.
Pull back to the wall first before we continue attacking here.
Okay. This is the one that immediately made sense to me, but maybe you meant F16, I'm not sure.
Either one works. Your moves is actually better because he does have a sentai bend, right? So if you play there, he possibly could bend there and cut you. Because it's Atari to your stone, right? He can get E710 in, and then he cuts if you just play the bend.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. E17 wasn't on my radar at all.
Yeah. Yeah, so that move is always free for him. So one thing really important to pay attention in Go also is you gotta look at all the Sentai moves and imagine they're already on the board.
Yeah.
Then it makes your decision making a lot better. Listening tonight will lead you down the path of sunglasses and rave.
I think that is true. But I can do cooler things with my facial hair too, so.
I've introduced. Yeah, you're just like
pretty vanilla.
Okay, so he's counterattacked because he's dead. So he's attached to your stone. But here you just play a Tiger Mouth, and you should be solid.
That one doesn't make any sense, so.
Very nice. So this Tiger Mouth, the reason why it works is there's 2 cutting points for black now, right? If he extend, you can always play the other one. If he pulls back, then you can cut.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So that's the correct Tiger Mouth. If you play the other Tiger Mouth, he's gonna live.
Yeah.
But technically, we kind of don't want to kill the group. If it dies, it dies. We need to better objective. If your objective is to kill to win, then your winning condition is very hard because it's hard to kill and go.
Yeah.
So it's better to threaten to kill, make points, and then just win the game outright like that.
Yeah.
Right?
People keep telling me that, but then I go and I watch Bats play and he's trying to kill it. Well, okay, he doesn't really try to kill everything, but people make a big deal of it when he tries to kill stuff. So I get swept up in the the mania of trying to kill things.
I'm not gonna lie. Killing Go is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But if you're trying to win objectively, it's better to just do the threat.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's a saying: a corner animal is a very dangerous animal.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost would never want to corner your opponent because then they'll go all in.
Yeah.
And if they go all in, it's gonna be they might have 30% chance, but it's still a 30% chance versus if you just kind of net them or lose net and they're still alive, but you gain a lot of influence. It's better.
Yeah.
Typically, it's better.
Yeah, it makes sense. Killing is horrible.
That's because Peyton loves to count.
Oh, he's a counter?
Yeah, he's a counter.
Oh, okay.
You could say he's a counter, like an accountant.
Yeah.
But he loves to count, so he doesn't like to kill.
Well, I won't judge because I am or was an accountant also, so I won't judge.
That's a really good move. I'm pretty sure Telegraph just say attach. Atari has stone.
Okay.
Tasuji. I mean, that was a really nice Tasuji. If he said Tasuji, then that was a good job. Okay. Nobi?
Nobi. Man, there's so many Nobis on the board. Okay.
Well, usually you wanna Nobi the stone that's weak.
Yeah, this is sort of, well, I think that's the one I want, but I'm not sure. I think I want this one, but it could have been the other one.
That's the good one.
Okay.
This one gave you more liberties. You played the other one, you had one left.
Oh, that's true. I didn't consider that. I was just thinking if he put a stone there, then he's got a little tiger mouth going, and
yeah,
he's breaking into the center a little bit.
It also prevents his tiger mouth,
yeah,
which give him strong shape. You definitely want to play this one. The other one.
Herb says if Go didn't exist, all the pros would become accountants. Yeah, I guess I'm technically an accountant, but haven't done any accounting in a year or a little over a year. Not particularly looking to go back to it.
Okay, he turned. So we got two options here. Let's block.
Okay.
Block and let him connect up if he can. We'll dare him.
Yeah, I hear you, Peyton.
Okay, so he connected back up, right? So he's alive. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he? He is. But we could threaten to cut him and take some stones up top. So let's bend and threaten to cut.
Okay.
So look all the way up top.
Yeah, I think I see what
group is.
I think I see what you want. Just looking again real quick. Bends and threatens to cut. It looks like this one.
Huh? Yep. Right? So here he has to protect the cut. And once he protects the cut, we can turn and take those 3 stones. And that's huge. Those 3 stones are huge.
Oh, you're saying he has to protect at J16.
Yeah, he has to protect that cut.
I thought you meant he had to protect the cut at H18. Like, I was envisioning him playing H18. But
well, he could play that, but once we cut, he has to make eyes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It depends on what he plays, I guess. But the cut is still viable. You definitely want to cut and force him to make 2 eyes, right?
Yeah.
Once you make 2 eyes, that group has 2 points.
Oh, he did play
So
H18.
you know how you gave him 10 points? Exactly 2 points. So now we cut.
Yeah. Well, you spelled assets wrong, Herb, but otherwise you got it. And you forgot owner's equity, but, you know. Pretty good. 7 out of 10. Hey, Estudiano Go Conini. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Raiders. Okay.
He Atari, so you gotta take the stone
to
get out of Atari.
It's a good thing you said Atari, because I didn't even notice.
Yeah, one good thing you can do is when your opponent plays a stone, look at the area attached around that stone and ask, "Am I in an Atari?"
Yeah, or at least just take stock of the liberties, because like, I guess even if you're at like 2 or 3, there could be some issues.
So I'm going to be munching on some lettuce wrap here. So
okay,
if you hear some crunch, that's what it is.
Okay. Is my queen hanging? Yeah, that's generally a good question in chess.
Okay, so he lived. Now we have. Now we can move our attention elsewhere into endgame, right? So endgame, you want to play second line move that threatens to poke into your opponent's territory.
Yep.
So he already played b7. That's an endgame move, right? But he played it real early.
Yeah.
Now we can either defend that one or we can play our own. And on the right side, there's a move that's actually really big and sente for him, because if he plays it, we have to respawn. So we need to play it first.
Okay. I think it's got to be this.
No, on the right side group.
Oh, you said on the right. I'm sorry. Oh, then it must be this.
Yeah, so you see, if he plays that move, you have to respawn.
Yeah.
Right? Or he cut your 2 stone out. So you want to play there first.
Honestly, I thought there was still stuff we could do in the center, like tactical stuff.
There's a lot of damage there.
That's all? I thought I was seeing sequences where we could win some stones.
Well, S7 is sente. If he doesn't play S7, we follow S5. It's really big double sente.
Oh, okay.
Then he has to connect.
So maybe this is just bigger than anything that I'm... Probably what I'm seeing in the center doesn't work. And
S7 is giant. S7 is a giant move.
Okay. And just because if he plays it, then like maybe we...
Then you have to play, and then it takes that away from us.
Yeah. Like if he had played S7... I mean, our group's still alive, right? But we're just like not making any points.
Well, the problem with his S7 is he cut, and his cut is sente.
You're saying if he he could play S8 after S7?
Yeah, if you ignore it, he cuts and it's sente. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the reason why the cut is sente is because you can Atari with T9 and push in, poke his eye out. Okay, so he jumps in, right? Because we didn't defend.
Yeah.
But instead of defending here, you want to clamp that stone and capture the stone instead, because that's also a good endgame move for his bottom guard. So you want to clamp the D2 stone and capture that stone. Okay.
That's a move that would never ever occur to me in a million years.
That gives you an eye, and he can't really poke it all the way in to poke your other eye out. Okay, so Atari.
Okay, now I guess I get to figure out if one Atari is better than the other. I mean, I'm a little more inclined to play this one, because this one doesn't have an empty triangle. Did it matter which Atari that I played there?
No, not really.
Okay.
Actually, the one you play is better.
Okay.
Because you play the other one, he has E9. I mean E1 in sente.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't he still have E1? Oh no, because now I just take
play
it.
E1. Yeah. No, now he can't play E1, and now you can play F1. So endgame wise, your move is better.
Okay.
Okay, that turn was really big for him. But it's fine. The center is not that big. Now we want to play the other one that you want to play earlier.
Okay.
That one's big too, except the S7 was biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you definitely want to play all these border moves. Like his push there looks big, but it's not as big as these. That's one thing. Like it's really hard to see at the beginning. Like endgame wise, it's like why is the corner move so big and why are these like second line moves so big?
Yeah.
It's because they have follow ups.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess like to my eye, it looks like the majority of the empty area is in the center of the board, so like that's the place to try to like make more points. But I mean, if there's just going to be life and death issues, then it makes sense that those have to be attended to first.
Yep. Okay, so he threatens there, but that's actually not Sente because you have a counter move. So he's connecting there. If you connect there, he's gonna force your shape. But what you can do is just not you sack that stone. You don't care about that one stone, but you have to connect the other stones. But you can connect and Sente here. So you just connect your connect a group that threatens to cut. That's why it's Sente. So you see his stones like can get cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to make a connection there. Then force him to connect, then you can move somewhere else.
Well, that would be... I'd have to respond to that. Okay. Force him to make a connection.
You know how you thought about the tiger mouth? You didn't think about just straight up connecting.
Yeah, I didn't see how that was threatening, but I guess maybe it is.
Well, now if he doesn't respond, you push and you cut.
Okay.
You see it? You can just push in at 13.
Yeah. Well, this is this is kind of what I wanted to do earlier.
Yeah. So here, now capturing that stone is not so big, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now he has to protect that group, and once you protect those stones, you go ahead and you play the jump at the bottom corner here because he didn't defend the jump. So now you get the jump into and reduce his corner.
Okay. So you're wanting a jump into the corner.
Did he defend?
Yeah,
okay,
he connected. Defend. Yeah.
Yeah, so now let's jump into this corner.
Okay. I'm thinking you mean here. Let me read for a second.
So basically he play a move, right? But you turned it wasn't Sente, you turn it around, then you get another free Sente move.
Yeah.
So like you actually gain a lot of points there, right?
Mm-hmm. I think this is what you want.
Yeah, that's a really good endgame move there. You see his corner is like reduced.
Yeah.
And he still has to respawn. If he doesn't respawn here, it can get pretty nasty.
So why didn't we play this earlier instead of L2?
Instead of L2? Oh, because L2 make eye shape for your group. Your group's floating.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because he exchanged the L10 moves, that makes him really thick on the outside.
Yeah.
And when the situation changed on the outside, you have to look after your groups, right? The group might be fine at the beginning, but as the game progresses, he adds more stone. You have to be more careful.
Gotcha. Herb likes the monkey jump because of the name.
For some reason, Like, I don't remember the last time I played a monkey jump, actually.
Huh.
Maybe it just doesn't happen.
Actually, I kind of expected you to say monkey jump. I thought you maybe were gonna want me to monkey jump into the bottom middle.
Connect up. See, so we got S5 in Sente. Yeah. So now we got more Sente move. The more Sente move you can play, the better.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Eagle, how's it going, man? Sorry, I'm not playing chess tonight. Yeah, if any of you Go folks are branching into chess, which I recommend that you do, Metal Eagle is a fellow chess streamer, so be sure to check his stream out. Yeah, I get more viewers from Go than I do from chess, usually, Metal Eagle, which is kind of weird because I'm better at chess than I am at Go.
I think there's a lot of chess streamers, that's why.
Yeah, that's the thing, is there's not as many Go streamers, so... You're here to farm for push-ups? You're in the wrong place, Herb. I just ignore the push-ups.
Ignore the push-ups?
Yeah, I've got a backlog of push-ups I've got to do. And I'm gonna do them. I'm just, I just haven't done them yet, so...
You gotta get on that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to kill us.
Uh-oh. Well, there's the monkey jump for her.
Okay. First you want to block his 2 stones so they can't connect. You see the 2 stone that they're trying. You want to push that and create some weakness first.
The 2 stones that are trying to connect.
Yeah, so he has 3 stones there, right? Mm-hmm. There's only 2 stones that can connect.
Right okay.
Now. You want to push and block it first, yeah. So what this does is reduce liberties for both of those stones.
Mm-hmm. But he can still connect, right? Because
he can still connect. You're just reducing.
Okay.
Now you want to clamp the inside stone.
Okay. I'm gonna do them, Powda, just, Honestly, the biggest frustration is that it's, really tough to get my camera set up to where y'all can actually see me do the push-ups. But I'm remedying that.
So now you gotta threaten to cut that 1 stone off from the corner.
This looks scary.
There's only 1 move to threaten to cut that stone off.
Okay. I agree with that. But it makes... The move I'm looking at makes 2 empty triangles. But
don't worry about it.
That is the only move that does it, so...
It's not empty if it has meaning.
Yeah. Gopaduk is not confident in us, I don't think.
Of this group? This group is alive. In Sente.
Wow, that's very inspiring, guy in the chat.
Wow, his name is Bacon. That's a good name.
Yeah.
How can you get better name than Bacon?
You really can't do much better. I mean, you got Kevin Bacon. Everybody likes Kevin Bacon.
It's one of those names that you introduce yourself and people just love you already because, they associate bacon.
Yeah, they just get a little, smell of bacon in their nose automatically.
Yeah, bacon.
Chris P. Bacon? Who's Chris? Oh, I'm an idiot. I get it. Crispy Bacon.
I'm still trying to get Son to say I see UPS truck. He just won't do it.
Maybe one day you'll fool him. I fell for that one when I was 7, so I know not to do that one.
No, but I changed it up. right? I typed ICUP and then he wouldn't say it. But then I changed it up to IC UPS truck, just try to sneak it in there.
I haven't heard the UPS truck variant, so.
But he's so smart, he wouldn't do it. He didn't fall for the trap.
One step ahead of you.
Oh, he tried to cut you there.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think we want to turn here. Instead of just connecting really passively, you can turn here.
Wow. I do believe you.
But he has a threat he has to deal with first, which is our Atari.
You mean once he cuts at C5 and we connect, like he's an Atari? Is that what you mean?
We're gonna Atari B7 if he doesn't defend.
Oh, okay. Gobuduk and Telegraph Go think that there was a kill, but there was a miscommunication. Or maybe maybe a mistranslation is a better word for it.
I mean, how would you do hand and brain on a kill? It's so specific.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh, didn't kill the whole group, but would be a trade.
Well, I trust Gobuduk because he does 500 Sumigo a day.
Oh yeah.
He's an overachiever.
Yeah, he probably can solve this.
Okay, now we have to connect. Okay? Now we got the bend in to reduce his potential. Now we connect.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I kind of thought those were like already. Well, I guess they're not connected. Yeah, I guess they're not connected at all. So never mind.
Yeah, he can push through and cut you there.
Yeah.
See, now the problem is because we push on that one push, his group at the bottom actually is not completely alive.
Yeah.
So he has to be careful here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it felt to me like, and this is probably wrong, but it felt to me like for a long time in the game, Black had more territory, and then now that he let us get in some of these in-game moves like S7, S5, L2, that now Black has less. But maybe I just misread things from the get-go.
Oh, he's going for the cut? Okay, so they're behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to read to see if this ladder works or not. Lucky for you, I can just tell you and then we play the ladder or not. Or should I?
Well, you can say... I mean, I think you could say ladder, and that's like a valid hint for me to play.
Yeah, but the ladder can be very complicated. Like this one is very, very complicated.
But just for the first move, you can tell me ladder.
Yeah. It might not be a good thing to ladder, though. We're gonna have to look at this. Actually, that's like what? 6-7 points, something like that. I think we should play... Ladder extend tiger. It's actually pretty hard to decide here. Let's play the Sente move first, which is S3, right? Because that one threatens the corner first.
Yeah.
We want to respond to this, but we definitely want to follow up because he never clamped that stone.
Although I think you shouldn't have told me the exact move you wanted.
Well, you can also extend. It doesn't matter. You can also Nobi. It's the same thing.
Okay.
You're just getting an exchange in before you do anything else.
Okay. I'm going to do the Nobi because I never would have thought to play S3, I don't think.
I mean, S3 might be weaker than the Nobi.
Okay. I think he was trying to bamboozle this guy in the chat. Oh, maybe not.
What's going on in chat?
Yeah. Telegraph Go said, "Oh no, I missed the ladder. It actually does work, Kappa." So.
Oh, he's trying to cheat us.
I'm thinking he's trying
to bamboozle.
Yeah.
Except we're too smart.
The other person speaking is not a Q, Neil. He's, I don't know, some number of Dawn that I can't understand.
The ladder kind of works, I think, because you can connect. But I don't trust just like hand and braining this ladder.
Right.
Out. It's actually not. It's actually not. It's not worth it.
Nile? Okay, sorry, Nile. But yeah, this is knight4st, who's also a Go streamer, and he's like what, 6 Dawn on other servers.
So he connected, right? So he connected. So we got that free exchange in. So now we have to turn our attention back to that group. Actually, a good technique sometime in Go is actually for ladder. If the ladder doesn't work, we try to find a ladder breaker that helps us.
Right.
So here I would attach. So think of a ladder breaker and attachment.
Seems like it must be this one. Okay, wait. Yeah, it's got to be this one. This one doesn't really do it.
This is exciting though because the game is hinging on all these
in the balance.
all these moves near the end game, which is really hard to do a hand and brain.
Yeah, it's got to. This has got to be the one you mean.
Yeah. So the idea of this attachment is we're gonna try to attack the bottom group.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if he doesn't defend it, we can run the ladder out.
Right.
Right. But if he does defend it, if he like Nobi or something and prevent the ladder from happening, then we might be able to come down and attack that bottom group.
Gotcha.
Okay, he protects the ladder. Hane, continue with our plan. We're not going to care about those middle stone right now. So you want to Hane?
Okay. I guess you mean this.
Yeah, so now he's cut off, right? Mm-hmm. So now he's got to scramble for eyes. Kellyan got banned.
Well,
or timeout.
He just got timed out. Sorry, Kellyan. What did you do, Kellyan? How dare you?
What is he doing?
Nightbot doesn't like links. I thought I permitted online-go.com. But yeah, that's where we're playing. Doctor, I learned how to play Go basically from people on Twitch. I mostly stream chess, although now I stream like 50-50 chess and Go. And I picked up Go a little over a month ago, and basically just people on Twitch have helped me learn.
Soon it'll be 80-20.
It might be. But luckily I'm pulling some Go folks into chess also, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm trying to promote that chess puzzles help you with Go.
I really do think that the games will be complementary, but I think there's like a minimum amount of understanding that you need in both games for them to start, for you to start like recognizing the parallels, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't say that my chess is like improved after learning Go, but I just suspect as I get better that it will start to carry over more. But we'll see. Oh, Doctor is chess and trying to learn Go and Shogi. Yeah, I've thought about trying to learn Shogi too, but I'm gonna take it one game at a time and just stick with Go
no,
for now.
Shogi is like so hard.
Yeah, Shogi seems really tough.
Okay. So here he's trying to make eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we can't kill it because he can turn into L3 and threatens to take that stone with, right? If he plays L3, he threatens that. If we protect that, he's gonna cut, right?
Yeah.
So what we gotta do now is protect the cut while we threaten something. So should play Tiger Mouth and try to poke into his top area.
Okay.
Like his middle area to protect that cut.
Doctor says Shogi is hype. Herb says Shogi is sleeper. Well,
Shogi games takes a lot of time. Like each game takes a lot of time. Like,
yeah.
it really drags out. Okay. Poke his shape. Vital point. Play Tsuki.
Oh boy.
I think here it's really hard to guide you, so you're kind of on your own here.
Okay.
Susuji.
I mean, I see the point that if I were black, I would think I would want to play at this point, but it might just be a totally insane move.
Let's go. Let's do it. Drop the bombs.
All right, how'd I do?
Boom, there it is.
All right, good.
Susuji, baby.
Kapow! Whose emote is Kapow? I like that. Oh, that's just a Twitch emote? I'm still like relatively new to Twitch culture, so I gotta learn all these things.
Okay. Now we have to no being threatened to connect under.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Although that's the not the right one.
Oh, it didn't occur to me until you started talking again that wait, there was another one.
The other one gives you an extra liberty.
Yeah.
That? As long as you can see that, then
I see it now.
Yeah. If you play the other one, you have more liberties, right? So now he can play that one. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So now he's alive.
No.
Unfortunately, we missed the kill, but we can still win the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have to divert our attention to the top here. I think we have to maybe Nobi the other two stones that he can capture. Start with that. There's a 2-stone in the middle where he can capture. With one move, he can capture. So you have to protect those stones with Nobi.
I'm surprised you're saying Nobi and not connect.
Nobi, not connect. Wait, there's 2 stones where you can connect?
Oh, okay. I think I see what you want. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is what you. I thought you meant like playing M11.
M11. Oh no! Those stones are dead. We wouldn't play there. We'd give them a point.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that if he played F13, that those 2 stones were just dead. Also. The more chess, shogi, and Go players out there, the happier Growlitch is. Well, good news, Growlitch. I know Akash. Akash, I know, wants to try to get more and more chess people into Go, and Akash is much better connected than I am. So hopefully he'll have some success.
We're also doing Catan League if anybody wants to play Catan.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you were planning that.
So now we gotta count though. Are we behind? I guess we can just finish the game. It's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
We want to start reducing his area here. So at the bottom, there's a sensei move to block him from coming into our area, and he has to respond to it. Do you see the bottom floor?
Yeah.
There's a move for him to push in. We need to block that.
Wait. Oh, our bottom group?
Yeah, our bottom group.
Okay. I guess you mean this.
No, not that one.
Damn.
That one, if you want to play that one, you would play P1, not N1, because you get to take that stone. Now that stone, he can but you can't rescue it, but you're definitely losing a point there. The other one is actually N4 is what I'm alluding to. You see why you play N4 and you can't push it?
Yeah, N4 makes a lot of sense. I just it didn't register to me. Nobody has died yet, Mikrif.
Oh no, he pushed in, that's big. So let's play on the left side here, the bottom group. Let's just double Atari him and capture those stones. Make sure that he can't turn it to a Ko.
Left group, double Atari. Can I find a double Atari? What? I don't see any double Ataris.
The left group? Okay, go down to the left group.
Oh, I do see a double Atari. I guess it's this.
Well, taking is a Ko, but you can play the other one where you get out of the Ko.
What other one? I didn't see another double Atari.
You can double Atari. You play A3 is a double Atari, and he can't connect. Let's say he played this Ko, right? And then he takes back.
Oh, double Atari because one of his stones was already an Atari.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking you wanted me to put two stones into Atari. Oh, you were trying to look
for two double Atari, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, surely we can't count L12 as dying, chat. We ignored L12. At least I think that was our plan. I've heard of connect and die, but I've never heard it called Oyotoshi. Not a dead group unless it has at least 7 stones and attempt to make an eye.
Yeah, you only count a group dead if you're actually trying to form a group.
Yeah.
And you're trying to live and he kills you, right?
Yeah.
So you're stacking, then it's different.
I'm going to take a quick break while he's thinking, but I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, well, he just moved, so I'll make one more move and then take a break.
Oh, he's trying to cut you, so you gotta cut him from connecting up.
I guess it's got to be this one. I'm just scared of him taking, but I guess we're managing that somehow. But yeah, I mean, I guess if he connects, it's probably a big problem for us. So I assume that's what you meant. Hope so. Okay, I'm gonna take. Is Powder really grabbing beer? Because that'd be a good time for me to go grab something too. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute.
You better grab a beer or a drink or a joint, or else you're banned. You're all banned. Except for you, Killian. You stay off of it, okay? I heard you the other night. You said you had a few edibles, a few of water. It's okay. I respect it. There you go. Get a glass. Get a glass. Come on. I can respect that, Kellen. I can respect that. I'm finishing dinner and then we're gonna get Liddy and we'll play some Go.
Okay, I'm back. Let me get my headset on here. All right. Thanks, Tsuji.
Blaze it.
Blaze it. Kind of a weak announcement from Texas Speech there. Okay, what did he do? Okay, he took. I hope my in 3 was the correct move, but maybe it wasn't.
You gotta be careful here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here you gotta play a Tiger Mouth, Atari, okay?
Okay, I see one. I'm
very specific, because if you don't do it, we'll die.
Okay, I see one that I assumed we were gonna play, but I'm gonna look again just to be absolutely certain.
Yeah.
Man, I really thought. Well, that's the only one that I really see. So I guess I'm gonna play it. I'm a little scared.
Don't be scared. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. Thank you for the 420 bits, Tsuji. Appreciate it.
But now you gotta blaze it. That's what it's for.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any of that material on me, so.
Sucks.
I never really got into it, but there's still time, I guess.
Tree pun?
Everyone not rhyme with tree pun?
That went over my head a little bit.
Yeah, it went over mine too.
Blood. Tree pun?
You're not a cop powder, but I mean, there's 51 people in the chat. Who knows? Oh, he was hinting at P1.
Oh.
See, I was scared. I mean, P1 makes sense to me to Atari his stone. But, like, now I'm worried about him playing L1 and connecting up and just us having no eye space.
Oh, okay.
Grollich, I've heard of Matthew Sadler, I think, but I don't know Natasha Reagan. I don't really know either one of them, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I've heard the name Matthew Sadler.
Oh, we gotta be careful here. We might die. Die in a blaze of glory. Okay, we gotta connect the cut, man. Sadly, it's gotta happen.
Gotta connect. Okay, well, there's
this end game is actually not an end game. It's getting very complicated.
Man, I don't think we can cut those stones loose.
Actually, let's double Atari. I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
Double Atari, don't connect. Because I think if we connect, we're gonna lose anyway, right? Point-wise, I think we're gonna lose anyway if we connect. So might as well just capture this stone with double Atari.
Okay, wait. Capture the stone, double Atari.
Yeah, you can play double Atari and you can't connect.
Okay, but it's not a capture.
Just like the other one. Well, yeah, not capturing as in a sense taking it off the board.
Right, okay, I get you.
Sometimes stones are captured, but they're not taken off the board.
Yeah.
Like the middle stones, our middle stones are captured.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so...
Swollen cow. What's a swollen cow?
Okay, now we have to play to rescue that group outside. I think that inside group might be alive, maybe. But we have to worry about the outside group. So you can play a knight move to connect up with the other two stones.
Yeah.
It's symmetry, actually. It's a symmetry point. Yeah. I wonder if he can kill this group, actually. Even with coaching, I don't know if it's possible.
We'll see. That's just part of the DDK Magic experience. You never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The group should live, says Speed Chase. I hope you're right, Speed Chase.
I think it might be a co.
Another thing I've noticed is like a difference between DDK games and like your games when I watch your stream is like your games often seem like more of the board gets filled up. There's not like neither side's getting like a huge territory anywhere. Like a lot of my games, maybe I have like a huge, like one side of the board is huge for me, but my opponent has the other side is huge for them. But it seems like maybe strong players just don't ever allow anything to get too big.
Yeah, so we play before stuff happens.
Yeah.
Where I think you guys play and you let stuff happen and then you try to come in, where we come in right away, or we shoulder hit right away and reduce the framework and stuff like that.
Right.
And so framework doesn't get very big often because we'll prevent the framework just with choosing what corner to approach and such.
Yeah.
But Moyo does happen in higher dawn games, mid dawn games too. It's just very rare, especially for my type of game, because I don't respond to certain approaches and such.
Mm-hmm.
So here you got a Nobi back and connect to your stone. Right, so he's threatened to cut there with a Hane, so you got to prevent that with a Nobi.
Okay. I have played Alex Bota as Papa Snake. It didn't go well for me. It went okay. I lost. But it was actually a really sharp game. And I had a chance, but I mean, she's a better player than me.
Wait, what rating is she? I watched some of her streams. She's like 2200, right?
I'm not sure. She's a WFM. I'll confess that I don't really know like the rating correspondence between women's titles and like their over the board rating. But yeah, on chess.com her blitz is like 2100 or so, I think, or maybe it's 2200. She's trying to achieve 2300 right now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's a strong player, there's no doubt. So I mean, I felt, I was proud that I was at least in the game, but yeah, she ended up like breaking through and sacking material and checkmating me. But it was still a fun game. I was glad to play it. That was like before she blew up. Like now I'll probably never get a chance to play her because
now
it's like impossible.
She barely plays chess now.
Yeah, she does more like variety stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I was watching her stream earlier today. She was playing Portal 2. And it was kind of funny. I mean, to see her tackle something different.
Okay, so here you want to play Dogface. Connection here.
A dog face. Okay, there's that. There's
that.
I
want the dog face connected to G7 stone. Probably the best.
Okay. That has to be this one then.
Pizza cone is probably a better name.
It's also called Sake Bottle, right?
Sake Bottle.
I read Sake Bottle. I think I saw that on Sensei's library, but
maybe. That's definitely a triangle, though.
Yeah. The horse head is the Sake Bottle, Kellyanne? When it's horizontal, it's the Sake Bottle. Oh, okay. Yeah, the horse head is 2 large knights. Right.
Okay. Nobi. Continue with that stone, Nobi.
This way or this way?
You can do both of them. So
okay.
It doesn't matter. We want to Nobi both ways here.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one. Friends to push in, so he's gonna block.
Yeah. Because if we're behind, we want the game to be sort of double-edged, right?
Well, I don't think we're that far behind. Maybe we are.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not really counting. Oh. It's supposed to be a fun teaching game. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Nobi again.
Okay, so it didn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one is Sentei because he has to respond to this one.
Another problem or something I forget a lot when I'm counting or attempting to count is I forget that white gets Komi all the time, because in most of my games the Komi doesn't make a bit of difference, but
oh yeah,
like it's not negligible, obviously.
Komi is actually, I think they say like 6-7 points is a stone, like a handicap stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Komi is basically an extra stone.
Yeah.
Right. So it neutralized the first stone, basically.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty big. But yeah, if you're playing a Moyo game, then Komi might not come and play ever.
Yeah.
13 point is half a stone? No way. More like 6 points, 6-7 points, something like that.
And it probably depends on like the game phase too, right? Because like obviously a stone at the end of the game isn't worth. I mean, it might be worth like a point or two, but on an open board, I would think it'd be worth more.
Oh, okay. That? Did he tell them to play Nobi? Why did he do that? 2, 3, 4. Cut. This could be our chance.
This is it. This is our time to shine.
This is the last battle here.
All right. Well, I guess this is the only cut that makes any bit of sense. Probably not, but it's the only one I see that makes any sense. Also, sort of a nice consequence of the hand and brain setup is like you could see where maybe Telegraph wanted him to play J11, and he said extend or something, and Powda mistranslated and thought he meant G12. You know.
All right, we gotta read if we can kill this thing though. Here, he's gonna get 3. We forced 2. It doesn't quite work because he has 3. So we're not going to force the issue and try to kill it. So we're just gonna honey on those stones.
Okay. Man, you psyched me out there. I thought we were gonna kill this thing.
Yeah, we got some point in Sente.
This was on purpose, okay. He's calling you out in the chat, Knight.
Atari. Okay, I think that went well for us there. Okay. Let's focus on the right side here and poke into his area a little bit on that group, but don't get disconnected. So always stay connected here, but poke in.
Okay. Oh, maybe this is what you mean.
So you see his center area? What you want to do typically in endgame is you just want to probe around on the outside and reduce it slowly. Okay. So that's all you can do. So you have a couple of moves here that does exactly that.
I mean, like...
And they're all Sente, so you want to do it.
Okay, that one doesn't make any sense. That one seems really small to me. So I'm kind of torn between these two. This one at least maybe makes a point, right, for us? Whereas this one I don't think does. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know. I don't know if that's what you meant.
We're gonna do both of them.
You did say on the right, so that move's not really on the right.
They're all Sente, so...
So I guess it doesn't really
like,
matter
right
too
now,
much.
they're all Sente, yeah, so... You're just gonna poke into this area a lot of times.
Yeah. So... Poke again?
Just play all the pokes. Yeah, just poke this whole area.
P7? Could it have worked? I thought that was why Knight said don't get cut off. That's why I didn't think about P7.
P7 would be too complicated.
More poking?
No, let's connect that stone that he can capture.
Okay.
No, wait, no, that's a bad move. That's a bad move. Don't do it. Don't do that one.
Okay.
Connect at... Let's connect and threaten to... No, actually just Atari that one stone. On the left. There's a stone we can just Atari and capture.
Oh, okay.
Those are paid laughter to keep my stream active.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He's actually laughing at our game, actually. Oh, no, not that way. That way he escapes.
Not this way?
That way he escapes.
Oh,
Let's connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, he's really gonna laugh at that one. Like, wow, what an idiot.
Okay, bamboo joint. Bamboo joint.
I know the bamboo joint.
He's actually laughing at the end game here.
Yeah. It is a little comical.
No, the end game's actually not bad. It's not bad. I want to hit estimate and see how we're doing on the score here.
Let's see.
It's very close. It's very close. It's actually we might be ahead.
It says white by 17.5, but it's not counting some stuff for black.
Yeah, it seems like we're ahead. Okay, wait, let's see. What did he play? Did he block? Okay.
Yeah, he played B10.
Now we want to play a connection move, but threatens to cut. Actually, take that other stone.
Wait.
There's a stone in Atari, we just take.
There's 2 stones in Atari.
Well, take the one that's better.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh wait, there's 3 stones in Atari. I didn't 4 stones in Atari. Okay.
The left group.
Yeah,
left group.
I assume you mean this one.
Yeah.
There are a lot more stones in Atari than I even realized. Score estimator is never right and always wrong.
Wow.
Both.
And always I trust the score estimator. If score estimator says we're up by 17, you know, Puda and Telegraph should resign. I mean, it's the only honorable thing to do.
Yeah. I will say
I mean, 17.
I'm guilty of looking at the score estimator in the end game to see what the score's at, but I probably shouldn't do this. But sometimes if I see like, oh, the score estimator is not counting this group as points, then I'm like, wait a minute, does the score estimator see something that I don't see? Like,
yeah, usually don't trust the score estimator, except it's on Fox. Fox score estimator is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Telegraph's probably reading to see if this group might die or not, actually.
I'm hoping for it to die.
Yeah, it could happen.
It might be a little of both, Alonso.
Okay, he connected. Yeah, he really needs to play that one. Okay, so now we play. So on the left group, there's three of black stones, right? And you can threaten that group to connect up. You can actually threaten that group to fix your shape a little bit.
Okay, sorry, a fit of laughter sort of interrupted you there. Can you say that again?
Never mind about that one. All right, let's just.
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to read this out, see if it works or not, but it's a little bit hard to read. Where can we play? Looks like all the moves are gone. Yeah, poke into the center area. There's some area we can poke in now. Like, the scoring is getting tiny and tiny, so...
Okay. This is... Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're all... Yeah, this seems like the best poke to me.
Yeah, that one's really good, because what it does is it just gives us all the eyes already, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we don't need to, like, look for eyes and stuff, because he technically could connect those three stones together and force you into one eye shape if you didn't play that one.
Oh yeah. You mean the stones around N1?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Also, why are we not worried about him playing L1? Because that move keeps concerning me.
L1? Oh, you can just take the two stones. If he did that.
Oh, okay. So even though he would connect, like, we would have the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, he connected because he had to. I think the top right, actually the top group, we need to descend into, or no be down, the top right one, that one stone hanging at the M8, if he plays Hane there, is Sente. So we need to prevent that by just Haneing ourselves.
Okay, wait, repeat that?
So the top group at
Yeah.
the M, if he Hane's there first, it's Sente for him.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to Hane and prevent that. Because there's no other bigger moves on the board.
Okay. I guess I'm a little surprised that like S3 isn't bigger, or
well, S3 would end up in like getting black like 2 points maybe. Okay, so he plays there. I think we gotta connect there.
Yeah, because now we're like 100% certain we've got eyes.
Mm-hmm. So now it's just endgame stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are jealous. You guys are jealous. Should I ask him for the links?
L19 was not Sensei. I think Knight was saying that if Black had gotten to play M19, it would have been Sensei. Reverse Sensei, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh. Marinda and Guy in the chat seem to agree that it's reverse Sensei.
I'm pretty sure if Black Hane is there, you have to protect the double Atari. I mean, that's just no-brainer. Okay, he Atari our stone, so we gotta take it.
Okay.
You gotta take his other stone so he doesn't Atari. I think you can finish the game here, right, Smith? Just
probably. Probably.
According to Estimator, we gotta get 20-something points, yeah.
Man, that really surprises me.
What?
That we're winning by that much.
Well, he only has the middle.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because we really took away, like, a lot of the bottom right.
Yeah, he forms the middle, but he gave up, like, all his corners, pretty much. And most of his group is, like, 2-3 points here and there.
Yeah.
And that really adds up. So you want to play here? It's still his turn, I think.
Man, I feel like we must be winning by even more than the score estimator says then, because, like, it's counting a lot of our stones at, like, K4, K6 is dead.
I don't think we can trust the estimator on OGS.
It seems like those stones shouldn't be dead yet. But Black has a good Sumego problem here.
Yeah, it's like a throw-in snapback thing.
Uh-oh. I never see snapbacks. I like, that's a blind spot for me. I guess I need to do Sumego.
What's a snapback? A snapback is when you sacrifice some stones and your opponent capture it, but when they capture the stone, they remove one liberty away from their group. And so if they're not in Atari, you throw it in and they play and they're in Atari. So it usually has to do with them capturing something of yours, but then you capture them right back. I mean, if we really could trust the score estimator and we are up 22 points, we could demonstrate the snapback and still win. That would be style points.
Okay, so are you wanting me to figure it out, or are you wanting
this one? No.
This one looks
let's
complicated.
See what he does with this one. Just connect. Just connect.
Just connect.
He's gonna capture 3 of those stones, I think.
Oh. Okay.
But you should connect first.
I'm trying to figure out which way to connect, so let me do some well, that way I'm clearly losing 3 stones.
There's only one connection. The other...
Oh, I guess that's true.
You're already connected.
Well... Okay, I guess you mean this one.
Oh.
No?
Nope. Now we're gonna lose the other 3 stones. But I guess like it's 3 stone versus 3 stones, whatever.
This is what I couldn't see, is if I... Oh, yeah.
That's the connection you want.
Yeah. That's the other one I was looking at.
Okay. Tiger Mouth.
Tiger Mouth.
So now the game should be pretty close because we lost like 10 points there.
I mean, that one doesn't do anything, so I guess it's this one. That was, in fact, not the one, yeah. Not the one. What does Score Estimator say now? What say you, Score Estimator?
I think 12. But I don't know if you can trust it.
That's weird. Mine says 7.5, but it's not counting our 3 stones as dead when it seems like they should be. But it's also giving black some points that I don't think that black has, so... Guessing it's still up in the air. It's partially random. Okay.
Connect?
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Yeah, we lost a lot of points there. A lot. Now it actually might be super close.
It says white by 10.5 now. So I don't know how that happened.
Okay, I think the situation are all settled, so it's just endgame, so I'm gonna let you autopilot. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Oh man, am I ready for such a task? Kidoke. Let's see if I can find some big looking moves. Big moves. I'm not sure. I see this is a possible move. I see this. I see this. This. Some stuff here. Maybe some stuff over here. Maybe that's a good one. This one at least feels like Sente to me. Yeah, I think that one's Sente, so I might as well do it. Play a move, coward. Yeah, exactly. Big moves, that's right. Powder's on his own as well? Okay. That at least makes it fair. Five-second blitz with hand and brain? That sounds crazy. I mean, this is again Sente, but it doesn't really... Oh, I guess it's not, actually. So I guess I won't do it. Something around here. Let's try that one, I guess. Don't listen to a guy in the chat. Don't listen to anyone, just Eric, says Eric.
Alright, how we doing? How we doing?
Oh, the cam is frozen. Oh, I'm sorry. I think my phone died. The phone that I use for the camera. Yeah, it probably died. I was a little worried about that happening, because its battery isn't so good. No, that's awful. Let me see if I can, Can I switch to my old terrible webcam for the last part of this?
Oh, you used your phone?
Yeah, so there's an app that lets you use like an Android phone as your camera, and it's just like much better quality than my webcam.
I legit thought you had a good camera.
Yeah, like I think it looks decent. So that's why I have been using it. But I'm using like an old phone that had just been like sitting in a drawer for like a year or two. So it's not like the best, it's not in the best shape anymore. So like it doesn't hold a charge very well. Even when it's plugged in, it sometimes loses power. So okay, I'm gonna see if I can flip it to my built-in webcam. Because I guess that's better than nothing. Hopefully this isn't gonna like screw everything up. Oh, okay, it actually didn't. I thought I was gonna have to like reformat everything. Get a nice close-up of my face, that's good. But it is much worse quality. Oh well. Can't win them all. Man, can I keep poking in here?
Since Telegraph is gone, I'm gonna let you play.
Yeah. I think you should definitely let us play it out on our own.
Alright, I'm gonna sign up for now. I'm gonna fire up my stream, and then maybe you can hop on for a game review or something.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much for doing this. It's been really helpful, so I appreciate your time.
Yeah, it was fun. I hope the people enjoy it, and then we'll do it more.
Yeah, sounds good.
In the future, for sure. Alright, man.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya.
Okay, so let me, let's exit out of that window. That'll help things speed up a little bit. We can get the tunes going again. Wow. Okay, so I'm thinking if I poke in and he pokes here, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. I don't think I want him poking in any further. What, you didn't know that, Niall? You've been here the whole, well, not the whole time, but a lot of the time. Isn't that sort of just a great value Ringo? What? I don't know what that means. I don't think this is really Sente, so... Maybe just play something around here. Let's try that one. And let's play the music. Well, if I can, there we go. Ringo is Pergo, where you alternate turns with a partner. Oh, okay, yeah. He went there, so I have to take. Yeah, probably not too stressful on Telegraph and Knight. But yeah, I mean, it was very helpful for me. I'm sure it was helpful for Powda too. Hopefully. Let's see what it says about the score now. White by 9.5, okay. It's gonna be hard for me to throw this, but I'm sure I can find a way. Yeah, I imagine so, Ellie. I mean, we could probably try that at some point, too. Be very easy for me to throw it. They'll tell me that. I might start finding ways to do it. Yeah, I'm sure that's what everyone in the chat wants to see, is some crazy swings, right? Oh, well that is sort of annoying, isn't it? Okay, so let's read. If I connect and he cuts here, I Atari him everywhere. Doesn't this just work? If he goes there, I connect and Atari. Yeah, I think this works. Thanks for following, MK Timmy. Appreciate it. Thanks for following, Niall. Doesn't this just win all those... Doesn't that just win everything back? Or are we seeing the throw unfold? I see a potential trick that I could play on him, but I don't know if... It seems unlikely to work. And I'm not even sure that my reading is correct. I'm never really sure if my reading's correct. Wishful thinking, never a good advisor. Yeah, probably true. Probably pretty true. What you got, Powder? What you got for me? Just take here, right? Board flip to Suji is a time-honored tradition. Yeah, sorry, Niall. Mapbot doesn't like those links. Is Powder gonna pull it out of the hat? We shall see, shan't we? Hmm. I think I'm okay here, but I'm not real sure. I mean, I can't let him cut, right? If he cuts, then that seems like that's got to be giving him too much. So I guess I'm living and dying by this. I think I have enough liberties to where nothing that he can do works. Black obviously winning because of the B2 bomber. Nine Dongo. I don't know what you guys are even talking about anymore. Nine Dongo? I can't keep up with you guys. Still haven't learned all my Go terminology. Man, this has been a long-ass game. Thank you guys for sticking with it. This is probably the longest game of Go I've ever played. Dongo equals dumpling, okay. Makes me think of, like, Django Unchained. Missing a J there, but, you know, who's counting? Give me some good news, score estimator. It looks just about over with, right? Yeah, I'm familiar with the dumpling term. I've just never heard it called a dongo before. Okay, so now I actually need to do something here. Since he took my liberty. There, take. Not sure if it makes a difference how I do this. I think I have to play one of these moves. I guess this is better, because he can't play t4. I think that's better. Difference at this juncture is negligible but non-zero, yeah. Yeah, I saw the snapback idea. I did find the snapback, like, for the first time in my life, I saw the snapback. Japanese rules. Okay, probably just take that stone, I assume. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna believe you. Meeker, I understand the Don puns. I don't know the song from Clannad. I've never heard of them, so I don't fully get that. Okay, I saw this idea earlier, and I thought I was just fine. I'm not sure if I need to connect here or not. I don't think that I do. No, I don't need to. Pretty sure. Like 90% sure. So, what else is there to do? here. I guess I'll just do, well, something here, possibly. Maybe unpause. Yeah, we can unpause. That'll make things go a little faster.
Game resumed.
That will certainly speed things up. Okay, let's just do that, because, I mean, it's something, right? I guess that one. Alright, so after the slow, deliberate pace that most of this game's gone through, now it's gonna end pretty quickly, probably. Because we're in 30-second Byo-Yomis. Okay, that move makes me a little worried that maybe I missed something somewhere, but I don't believe so. Okay, that move makes sense. I understand that move. Here, I guess? Now, why I'm not making the Sente move, I don't know. Probably should have played the Sente. Okay. Let's do it now, I guess. Bro-Yomi. Not much left out there.
Ten.
I still see some possibilities for both sides. Some possibilities for tricking, but Powda and I are, we're pretty good, so we probably won't fall for any of those tricks. What's this thing say? White by 12.5. Sounds good to me. Uh-oh. He's trying some stuff. Okay, if I just go here, then either move you make is self-Atari, so seems like a reasonable response. There, connect.
5, 4,
yeah,
3.
Should be good. Don't look for tricks, look for points. Yeah, I think I mean, I'm gonna play my points first, and then I'm gonna play my tricks. Although, I mean, if the tricks are Sente, then, like, there's no reason not to sprinkle them in, right? Doesn't that not work? Did I screw something up? Maybe I did. Connect, yeah, it's starting to look like I screwed something up. So now Powda wins?
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's take a
4
minute here.
periods left.
Connect, and then he pushes, and Atari's me there, and then I connect, and everything dies. Well, darn. That wasn't very nice of him.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Damn you, Powda. This was very clever. Man. Good job, Powda. Now what does this say? I'm still winning by 2 points? I'm still alive. I don't think I agree with that. Okay, it's Gote though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 periods left.
I was really hoping he wouldn't see that. That was one of my tricks. But no dice. No tricks for me.
Ten.
I don't really see too much left, to be honest.
5.
I guess there's this. What's this thing say now? White by 3.5, and it's even counting all of that as dead, which I don't agree with. What's it counting? I don't think those are dead. I've been wrong before. Score estimator is always wrong and never right. Yeah. I still like checking it, but maybe I need to break myself of that habit. Dame. Always trust it. Never trust it. We're both missing something large.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 periods left.
Black by 24.5 now. What?
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about, and don't know what the score estimator's talking about. Or I could take, right? I'm a little scared to take.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last period.
Taking doesn't really do anything. I don't think taking did anything. How about now? Like by 5.5. Yeah, I'm gonna guess I've lost. That seems likely at this point.
Pass.
Okay, well, I can see at least one point that I can take from him. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I guess probably taking there was more important, but...
Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Black
shit.
wins.
Okay, wow. It didn't matter. I think I was lost anyway. I forgot I was on my last Byoyomi. How was that his point at d8? I played d8 to put these 3 stones into Atari so that he had to play b9. That took a point away from him. Yeah. Good game, Powda. That was fun. And thanks, Knight, again, and Telegraph Go for helping us play competently, or attempt to play competently. Yeah, so just blundering that group lost the game, ultimately. I was starting to wonder if there was anything I could force with, like, this little thing. Like, if I played f4. Wasn't sure if it was Sente or not. Probably wasn't, but... Telegraph Go is a gaming god. e14, and... Oh, f4 was worth a point. I wasn't sure if there was a Tsuji there. e14... Yeah, I did see e14. I didn't notice that it was a point. But that does make some sense. It's not Sensei, but it could be after some Dame are filled. Oh, like maybe I threaten a capture of this group. F4 requires black to take one more move inside his territory, otherwise you play h1 later. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, Seki was not on my radar at all. But when I play h1, that's a dead shape, so... Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Well, yeah, that was a fun game.